Characterizing Patna's ambient air pollution and assessing opportunities for policy intervention. This is the second part of explaining what we have done for Patna's air quality analysis. And as part of that, similar family of tools were applied for emissions analysis, dispersion modeling, and health impacts. And we have also analyzed 6 different scenarios. In this video, we will explain the databases put together for Patna and how one can use these worksheets for further analysis. When you open the worksheet, you have to enable the macros. That way, some of the built-in functions in the worksheet will work immediately. The very first worksheet summary. This is basically a summary of all the emissions which are calculated in the worksheet. So you have an option to select one year, whichever year that you want to calculate. If you press project, it will calculate all the emissions for 2014. Here the year selected. If you click this red button, it will grid all the emissions for each of these sectors. It takes a little longer, so that's why I'm not going to press it here. After gridding, if you press this, it will make files which are compatible for dispersion modeling analysis. And if you press this, it will project all the sectors for all the years. And those results are presented here. And the summaries for different years and projections, those were shown in the earlier presentation. These are the grids. So the grids were prepared for the Greater Patna region. The domain is a 60 by 30 kilometers, and all the grids are at 1 kilometer resolution. That grid information is listed here, and also population for each of the grid. This data is taken from census and from the global population updates. Distribution. So these are some of the distribution files which were built from a combination of layers from Google Earth and processed through ArcGIS, and they are all summarized here. Just population statistics for the grid data. These are some of the calculators for the transport sector, summary from the transport sector, road dust, aviation emissions, railway emissions, construction emissions, industrial fuel, industrial bricks, generator sets, residential low-income groups, residential high-income groups, kiosks, winter heating, and open waste burning. In each of these residential sectors, calculations are made based on the population density in each of these grids. So high density areas will have a different emission mix compared to low density areas. High income groups are expected to use a different mix of fuel compared to the low income groups in each of these grids. And the following worksheets, here you have the grid emissions for each of these residential sectors. The gridded population file, this is how it looks like, as shown in the previous website. This is data collated from the census information and other global population databases available online. This is the main roads crisscrossing through the city. These are all the major roads crisscrossing through the city. Urban areas. So we have also estimated how this urban area would change over the years. This is the industrial area, known industrial area around the Greater Patna region. These are the brick kilns densities. This is the airport, rail lines, waterways. So all these databases are used to calculate the gridded emission fields after the total emissions are calculated. Here more information is available for the vehicle fleet, on all the growth rates that we expect in each of these sectors. And more vehicle projection files. This is a summary of all the vehicle emissions, summary of emissions by fuel type. These are some of the emission factors used for the aviation field. And here are the gridded emissions after everything is done for domestic on-road emissions, all the domestic sector emissions, open waste burning, construction, industries, bricks, generator sets, dust, and here are the totals. These two sheets allow you to make summary sheets and use it for grid mapping. And we have put another worksheet here, emission box for PM10. So we can predefine regions for which we want to extract the data for. So we have predefined some of these regions. So these are the regions. These are some of the results that you have seen in the previous presentation for the main urban area, little greater the urban area, in the Brooklyn cluster in the west and the Brooklyn cluster in the southeast. So in a nutshell, those are all the worksheets. Most of the information flow is open sourced, and all the databases are listed in each of the worksheets. So you know each of the cells, how they are linked to which source. And if you want to change anything in any of these, it's a very open database to change the emissions, and even for customizing the same to another city. If you have any questions, please refer to the website for more information on the study report, and also if you have any questions particularly on how to expanding the tool for other cities, send us an email.